Audio testing 1 2 3. Audio testing 1 2 3. I'm going to test very carefully for CPU usage. One sec. Okay. All right. Audio testing 1 2 3. Audio testing 1 2 3. Make sure it's all working well. It's a bit exhausting to do this every time. Okay. For CPU usage. One sec. Good. Okay. I hear the exhaust fan. Look. Pro tip for myself, because no one else is really watching: never enable voice isolation on Mac OS. It is a piece of shit. I guess if you have occasional background noise, it's okay. If you have a constant fan sound like I have in the kitchen, that just makes everything sound like shit. I don't know why Apple puts that in their software. Honestly, they should put a warning on this one because it sounds like shit in a lot of situations. Should not be there as a click once. And once you click it, you do not get to go back to the other one very easily. I think it's a very poor decision by Apple. They've lost their plot. I would sell all my Apple stock. I think they've lost a fucking plot. I want to buy Google. SBI still wants to fuck me over with a goddamn... Because I'm a fucking foreigner. How Japan treats their foreign. I'm upset. I'm tired. I had 2 hours of sleep. I'm irritated as fuck. Yeah. Call it PTSD wakes me up again. Kind of a trauma thing. What can you do about that with life, eh? Seriously. Once you have it, you're stuck with it. Honestly. You know, rest of your life, fucked. Anyway. So, I'll make my standard breakfast this morning, which is 3 eggs scrambled. Not scrambled, in an omelette with chives. I have nothing left in my fridge, really, and I just cracked an egg by mistake. They're very delicate. Who put them in the back of the fridge like this? For Christ's sakes. It's the guy who did this. Oh, come on. Who put it back in the fridge? That fucking moron. Fuck, man. God, I need Kaori to come over every time, every day. Because she's really good at this shit. They put eggs in a fucking bag. I grabbed it. Useless. I'm gonna say though, I'll try to be grateful. For some reason, I think it's because I give them a good time. The nurses, the boss is sending, according to her, not me. She's sending her top tier nurses every time. Honestly, when I say top tier, she calls them urekko, which is short in Japanese for ureruko, which means they're the hits. They're the ones that generate sales. They're the ones that like people want. They're like in demand. They're the shit. They're like your stars, basically. On a basketball team, you got 2 or 3 stars, right? You got like Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady. You got Kobe and Shaq. Well, she usually brings herself, she being the head coach, and her 2 stars, which is Kaori, her, and Kanna-san. It's an honor. Last time though Kanna was sick, I got some dude. I don't know what the fuck he did. He come, doesn't come, it makes no difference. It doesn't help me get better in any way. Honestly. And he put eggs in the wrong plate. I stopped complaining. New revelation. Black coffee sucks. However, I will say that to minimize that kind of plastic waste, and I think if you can make dishes with whipped cream, just buy whipped cream. I mean, not whipped cream, sorry, with like fresh cream, nama cream, and you just use that as your coffee creamer, and you add like a bit of sugar if you want, or don't. I don't know, because you know coffee creamer, whatever they call it, Miruku in Japan, stupidest name ever I heard. I fucking hate that name. It's not even milk. It's misleading. It's not milk. It's cream with, I think, oil to the add like fucking like vegetable oil, and it's kind of gross. Yeah, I like nama cream and oishio. It's really good. And I'll try to make the whipped cream omelet later, but I'm so tired right now. I don't want to do new dishes. I'm so fucking exhausted. I mean, part of it is because, yeah, what am I gonna do? PTSD, huh? It's a bitch. Alright. So, if I turn the... I actually was, I am kind of obsessed with Ariana Grande, I'm telling you. She's the best. I'm not saying I'm some kind of rabid, like, sex-deprived fan. I'm just saying, like, look at her. With her conversation with Max Martin, I discovered she is a bona fide composer. She can sit there and track on a computer with the best of them. I mean, like, okay, I tried my best with like 7 years of formal piano training to track music, and she beats me hands down. I don't know if that's because she had I have no clue. I mean, she's also a vocalist. That helps a lot because she tracks better. She knows how to comp. I don't know this word, comping. You take like various parts of a, it's like when you record vocals, it's a strategy, right? You want to take the best parts and pieces together. She can sing in harmony like crazy. She sings very high notes effortlessly. Her dance performance in Yes and is just fucking incredible. I don't have to tell you, man. How the fuck does she do all this? And then I watched her do her makeup. I know it sounds like really gay, but like, just listening to the way that she's like, she goes into a whole philosophical thing about makeup. Like, yeah, at the beginning it was kind of like I'm hiding behind a mask, but then you think, well, is it hiding behind a mask? You can think of it that way, but I don't like that very much. Instead, it's more like self-expression. And I know it sounds very corny, like, oh, you fucking woke and shit. But look, let's be honest. You see her without makeup, spin, and it's not the same. Okay, she's got really nice skin, honestly, for like a spin, eh? It's really nice skin, but like, for her to do her videos, nah, man, she's gotta put on that look, right? I was so anti-makeup the whole time, my whole life, because I thought, oh, it's all fake. But what is fake? Like, fake implies that it's something that there's an implication that it should be something, but what you're hearing and seeing is not that thing. So fake would be like someone saying, yo, this is my real face, this is me without makeup, and they're lying. Like, I don't know, it's weird. Like, and she said, do whatever the fuck makes you feel beautiful. I mean, and if that's her way of like, okay, I'll give you an analogy in music, alright? Some people are like purists. Oh man, we do orchestra only, man. Oh, those are not real strings. You didn't use a real orchestra. Those are not real drums. Use a fucking like sampling. Who the fuck cares? Who cares? As long if it sounds good, then it's good. If you're gonna be around people's shoulders saying, hey, by the way, this is a real piano. If you have to remind them of this fact all the time, it's pretty dumb, actually, at that point. I think it's pretty dumb. I'm even dumber because I didn't even beat my fucking eggs. I'm so tired. Tried the heat, didn't I? I'm so fucking tired. It's okay. Can't talk and do this at the same time. It's probably what's the real issue. Now, can I do an egg? Can I crack an egg with one hand? I did yesterday like twice. Let's see. Ha! On camera too. But that was what? Wait, these eggs are really fragile. Why is that though? Huh? What's going on here? I did it. I did it. I did it. Oh, did it again, but shell went in. Wait, according to Sola, pick up shells with shells. Kind of works. Anyway, that was messy. Obviously, if it was cooking school, I'd fail. But not for lack of trying. Alright. Eater. So tired. Anyway, what was I gonna say? So, what I like most about Ariana Grande now is that she's fearless. She's okay with being who she is. Like, I hate that line because there's a fine line between just being outright lazy, like just you wake up every day and like you fart everywhere and you like have disheveled hair and you're like, well, this is the way I am, and you think it's okay to go out like that. That's not what it means. It means that you try your best to make the best presentable version of yourself. And if people don't like that, then let it be. I think that's what it is. I think you got another version where it's like, okay, you try your best, but what you're aiming for is not what you think is the best version of yourself. You're aiming for what you think people want you to see, if that makes any sense. And there's a difference between that, I think. There's a big difference. And like, for these eggs, by the way, for example, if someone's obsessed with, I want to make hotel fucking fancy omelet, all right? Yeah, I fail. I can't do that. I watched a video about that. It's excessive. The guy takes like 5 minutes to make the egg. Like, it's excessive. I don't see the point of it. It may taste a little bit better, but it's not worth all that time. And like, you gotta practice flipping and shit. Like, come on, man. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. It's like, but I don't want to do it. And of course, that's the beauty of it. You don't have to do it. And that's what the point is basically, yeah, I tell you, it's a weird thing saying that this is a revelation to me at age 40 plus, but like, just do whatever the hell you think is okay, as long as you're not killing people, offending people, or stepping on people's toes, basically. It's fine, you know? Like, for these eggs, although today I'll make a little bit of an effort to try to curl the edges back in, because I read about that on whatever. And every time, I don't mind if Nobu comes in and tells me, hey, do it this way, do it that way. He taught me about cutting garlic quickly. My mistake was that I was trying to bash them in without cutting off the head. I forgot about that, honestly. But no embarrassment, you know, like, the way I think about it is, I'm really good at computers, right? When I watch people try to operate a computer, they look like retards sometimes, to me. They do. They look like absolutely bumbling retards. Like, how the fuck do you not know how to do that? The funny thing is, though, that's in the past. Nowadays, I think I look like a retard to Galen. Because I was asking, yo, I don't know how to use Discord, man. And then, like, I'm asking all these, like, dumb questions. But instead of laughing at me, Galen, he chuckles, like it's funny. But he just goes, okay, I'll help you. You know, like, at that point, if you laugh at the guy and say, oh my god, you're so fucking dumb, what are you trying to do here? Oh, is that an eggshell? Fuck. Oh well. Like, here's one thing I don't like about my ex-wife is that she's so fucking, like, has a hard on for how things have to be done. Like, I don't know, let that shit go, man. It's just Japanese people think like this a lot too. Like, it's not this if it's not that. Like, don't like that at all. Like, if the texture between white and yellow is not smooth, I get it. But what if I don't care, right? I mean, the thing is to me the butter matters. So, and you say, well, why you do the stream? You're not teaching anybody anything. Well, I don't know. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm telling you, look, just dump some butter in. And is the heat even on? Yeah, it is. Okay. Shit. Also, it's okay. And Nobu told me, yeah, you gotta move it around because the heat's not even apparently. I didn't know that. So I'll jiggle a bit. But I'm a big fan of just what do you call it? Low effort cooking. If I have to think too much or try too hard, yeah, forget it. Stupid. I remember my ex-wife, she kept saying, I can't make sweet and sour pork. I can't because you need to walk. You need to fucking walk for high heat. I don't think so. Yeah, if you're aiming for like the super authentic, it'll taste like a Chinese restaurant. Yeah, maybe. What if you just want a reasonable, like, passable version of sweet and sour pork? Is there not a version like that? Are you telling me like it's either you make nothing, or you make a kind of a reasonable, passable version of it? Like, does that make any sense? Like, that's what I'm talking about. To think that it has to be the absolute perfect. I fucked up. This is a stick pan. It's over. I'm so tired today. Nah, it's okay. Maybe it can be salvaged. It just it's fucked up. This okay. Look, great lesson is now they're fucked. These eggs are fucked. It's the stick pan. There's no way it can be saved. I don't know. I'm so absent-minded. I did this before once. This is what happens if you don't. I only use this pen, the Teflon coating. I used the one for like meats and soup. It's gonna be crazy. This is what happens. I'll have to spend like like 5 minutes scraping off the fucking egg bits. It's okay. I don't care. It's alright. These eggs are not that expensive. Actually, not that bad. It's okay. Okay, wait. It's not completely dead. Hold on. Maybe. Scrambled eggs? Wait a second. What the fuck? Can this be saved? If it sticks, it's over. Once it solidifies, if I can just scrape it off anything, don't burn it. If it doesn't stick to the pan, it's okay. I'll just eat that today then. Don't stick. I feel very nervous. Because like, there's some things in life you can't accept, like burning, sticking to the pan. These are unacceptable. Okay, that's it. I'm too fired up. Somehow you don't get enough sleep. Just get too fired up. There's no middle ground. Oh, I'm so tired. Jesus Christ. I live with it. You know, the thing is, I have to live with this for the rest of my fucking life now. It's PTSD shit. I swear to God. Yeah, it sticks. It sticks, but it's salvageable. You know what I mean? It's not like it's like dead in the water. Okay. Is that salvaged or not? Let's see. Is this salvaged or not? It doesn't look that great, but it's okay. When you put pepper on it, it looks awesome all the time. The problem now is like scraping off those egg bits is not gonna be fun. Not the hard way. Hey, let's try to salvage it for the. You know, I admire people who can cook on stream for other people. That can't be easy. That cannot be easy. Yeah, it can't be easy, man. Like, I realize the best cooking is done when you're like not talking. Like too much. Like I get lost in thought. Maybe it's, I don't know. Let's slow down a bit. Get less. Don't be so excited about shit. Yun na ko rin. Anyway. Alright, whatever. It looks okay, right? Anyway. Alright. Normally I just laugh quietly to myself, but because it's on camera, there's a little bit of a heightened experience to it. Like as in, is this an egg? It's a shell. That's crap, nice clean up. Alright. Yes, breakfast is served. I gotta like dial down my speed. I forgot. I haven't streamed in so long. I think streaming is a great way to turn down your internal speed. Like to have it, for me at least, have it to keep it in check. Oh, it's pretty good. Oh, see that. Hard to fuck up eggs. Although, I much prefer the omelet version. I like the it's just better. Oh, this is fine too. Omelet's just way better though. Omelet's a king to me. It's better than a fried egg. It's just a king. But you need this non-stick. You need the non-stick. I mean, like, it's not even negotiable. Alright. So, alright. I'm gonna have to take a nap a little bit later. Oh man. Where's my coffee? Oh, oishi. Eh. Where'd it go? There's some cool fresh cream. Love it. Really good. Yeah. I thought drinking coffee black was the shit. Honestly, if it wasn't so fashionable to drink it black, I think like caffeine addicts like it that way. It's kind of like, you know how like alcoholics, they like vodka or spirits, and those taste like utter shit. Honestly, to me, they're okay as like a extra thing in something. Like you add the orange juice for a little bit of a alcoholic twist, but like if you're a casual coffee drinker, it's fine with no sugar. But you know what? It's even better? With sugar is even better. I don't know why I avoided sugar. You know, sugar... My cat whining about something. I'm really thinking about returning this cat to my wife. As long as she is my wife. I don't even know how long it's going to be for. But reason being is that I don't think he's happy being here. She picked him, by the way. And yeah. I mean, I find it a little ironic because this cat, whom she picked, is kind of like a broken cat. Like, I mean, like he was basically fucked over when he was a little kid. His parents, his mom abandoned him, and he was just left to die on his. And then, like, I think he lost his hearing from severe trauma. And I say I should keep him here, but I mean, like, he got fucked over basically, and but he was saved and raised by another. But then that family could not look after him anymore, and passed him on to us, right? And my wife dished him too. You know, these women are crazy, man. You pick up the broken guy, fix him up. Okay, he's good, but then leaving. You know, I got more important to take care of, I guess, huh? No, I have to take care of this motherfucker. And because I did not clean the kitty litter for a zillion years, being like completely down and out myself, he stopped pooping in the kitty litter. Now he poops outside of it every time. It drives me insane. It's just, he doesn't look happy, you know. And the other cat that I have, Cutting, and she's a darling. I picked her. I pick her because I like small things. And Cutting is small, like with SMOL, small. She's small. She's like, she is about this big as an adult, like lengthwise. No, a bit bigger than that, okay? Like about this big. She's a very compact cat, like very compact. Like a mini or something, you know, mini something, mini cat, okay? Whereas Jiro is like a full size, you know, like a full size sedan cat. And I don't like big things. I like small things. And it's weird because I was looking this up yesterday. Like, I like short girls. All the girls I've been crazy about have all been like 155 centimeters or less. Once they cross 160, it's like, they could be pretty, but I don't know. There's a common pattern. It's not just a small thing. It's almost like 160 and above is no for me. Like, it's a cutoff, you know. And that's weird because my ex-wife is 170 or something. Like 168. I don't know. She's fucking tall. He's tall as fuck. He's almost my height. He's enormous. I don't know why people worship height in girls that much. It's really not that attractive, honestly. Yeah, they can be cabin attendants so they can reach the height. So what? Like, when a short girl asks me to reach for a high object, I honestly I thought this, okay? I feel like a man. I swear to God, more than like, okay, you're smart, you can program, you can make $1 million, blah, blah, blah. Nah. Forget all that dumb shit. The thing that makes me, like, I feel like, oh, I'm the man in the house, is, can you get that for me up there? I swear to God, I kid you not. Or like, when she passes a jar to me and says, I can't open the jar. I love that shit. But a 170 girl is not going to ask a 175 guy to, like, get anything from anywhere. It's only 5 centimeters, for Christ's sakes, right? You just stand up on your fucking toes or something. And I'm not the only one. I checked Reddit. A lot of guys are like this. They love tiny girls. Just, you know? You hug them, they're so, like, you know, you can hug them fully. When you hug them, your nose is over their hair, so you smell their hair. It's really nice. Lots of bonuses from having a girl being short, honestly. You can't really pick them up unless you're really strong. You still can't pick them up, but there is a feeling that you want to protect them, you know, from stuff, and they'll need you to protect them. And that dynamic is really good. I love it. And it's not just girls, right? Everything. Like, I like compact objects in general. Like, I don't like big, oppressive looking things, you know, like, I remember, like, people asking me when I was succeeding in the App Store, Jared, what kind of monitor do you use? And they're like, I'm like, this is a dumb question. Are you suggesting that if you copy the monitor I'm using, you'll have the same success, that is so stupid. And like that question alone makes me feel like this guy has no chance of success, honestly. Because if you just stop and think about it, whatever you find the most comfortable is going to be the best one. I'm not saying some kind of Zen Buddhist shit. I'm saying that doesn't that fucking make sense to you? Like, if someone tells you, I'm using 24, 27, and you say, oh man, I gotta use that too, because you're doing that. And you use it, and there's a voice in your head saying, you know what? But I like coding on a laptop better. But you're like still compelled to use 27 because people think it's cool or whatever. That's dumb. So, the answer to that question, by the way, is I did all my best coding, at least the one that led to money, with a base screen of a 15-inch MacBook Pro. That's it. Every time. Every time. For 10 years. Best coding, always done on the laptop itself. On the standard keyboard. No fancy keyboards, no fancy monitors, buy a base MacBook Pro and just go at it. The rest is, do you know how to design the app properly? Do you have the right ideas? Are you coding because you want to make something, or are you coding just to code because it makes you feel like you're doing work? See, this is where I get really upset. I bet a lot of wives out there going, oh my god, I'm so proud of my hubby. He's coding in Xcode now. But, I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. The coding part is not even the important part anyway. It's what the fuck you're gonna make. I mean, should be proud or not proud. It's just, he's coding. And he's doing it because he really likes it. What can I do to help? I wouldn't stamp approval or disapproval on this action. What can I do to help him? If he's that focused, maybe, the worst thing would be I approve, and then, oh, stop coding, because I need help with the kids. Like, that's the worst thing to do, I think. You know, it's like, wow, talk about all value judgments on your side everywhere. Like, so you determine what's good or bad that he should be doing, and you determine what he should be doing anyway. Nah. There's people like that. I know from personal experience. The worst part is because what they're doing is so inoffensive. They don't think anything's wrong with it. I think it's horrible behavior. First of all, approval, disapproval, that comes from nobody but the public. When the final product is made, if the public has issues with the product, if they care, first of all, the first part is they probably won't care because it's not good enough to care. But like, if they do care, the only next thing that matters is, well, are there problems with it? Like, people can't use it properly because you put the buttons in the wrong place, or because it crashes all the time, or because those are really important. The wifey's approval is irrelevant at any given moment, right? Because if that becomes the relevant thing, the wife is now the CEO. It's like she is the arbiter of what's worthwhile or not. And that should not be allowed to happen. I think, personally, from my experience in coding, and what is important. Like right now, I've stopped coding my little project for like almost 5 days now. I've been distracted by cooking, of all things. I really don't. I have a hard time believing this because my whole life I've always thought I'm a horrible cook, and maybe I am on certain levels. Like I can't make a passable dish for other people. But let's look at it another way. I have not eaten out in 3 weeks. That's the longest stretch of time in my whole life I've never eaten out. The whole time, like you might even say, my preservative consumption in the last 3 weeks ranks somewhere in the top 10 percentile of first world countries. I know it's a very extreme, but it's probably true. Because who do you know has not gone out once to eat in the last 3 weeks? Like not even once. I'm not saying like, oh, you snuck out. No, not even once. When Uber Eats order, not even once. Not once. If there were 30 meals that I had, or 32, 31 in the last 3 weeks, 31 out of 31 were cooked at home. I'm not saying it's a point of pride. It's a fact. This is only possible if you have at least 3 to 4 dishes in your repertoire, as you get really sick and tired really quick. And also, they have to taste good enough that you don't mind eating it. If it's so gross that you're forcing yourself to eat it, then yeah. And probably the worst thing I've ever put in my mouth here is sugar, which I have to admit I'm kind of getting hooked on. Especially this yogurt with jam, it's so good. Where is it? And I had this crazy ass from, like, yeah, it's from like 5 years ago. This chisato jam here, and it's hold on. Thought it was going bad, honestly. But then I look at the jam, it's 2021, and I look on the internet, it says, because of the high sugar content, bacteria doesn't grow in this usually. But the best thing is always a sniff test. And it smells very good. It smells like chisato. Nothing wrong with that. I had yogurt going bad too. 12, it's already like way past 12, 8, 12. And not a problem, it turns out. Not a problem at all. Fuck it. Hands are too. Are you kidding me? Okay. So, my guilty pleasure, honestly, these days, is just yogurt. I think Kari said she likes granola bars. Granola? Not bars, granola. I'm gonna ask her about that. 美味しそうだよ。Actually, 美味しそうだね。I don't know what granola really is though. Some kind of a, I don't know. I say, you know, go ahead with the sugar. I mean, I like sugar. 美味しいよ。美味しい。It's so good. あ、うまいこれ。朝ごはんには最高だな。本当に。I'm a little upset I fucked up the eggs, but okay. I can live with it. That's so good. More. 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 This yogurt's like a little bit old now, so. You know, I love sitting in the kitchen, just standing in the kitchen, just playing around with food, honestly. It's just playing around, you know? Like, whoops, you know? And do what Bob Ross was saying, the happy little accidents, as in if you make a blooper, an oopsie, you just tell yourself, oh, cool. Maybe something interesting. Sometimes nothing. Sometimes interesting things can be learned from this blooper. Another point I wanted to make is this. Like, the one thing I would say, I'm head and shoulders above most of my peers. Like, as in, I don't know a single person. Okay, there's one guy, personally, the Android coder. He's better. Obviously, I could tell. But apart from him, and to be fair, that dude worked for the company that made one of the biggest English apps in all of Japan. So, yeah, he's a good coder. No shit. I mean, like, you know, but like, you gotta balance it out here. I speak 3 fucking languages, and I code, and I've taught English. There's like a balance here to be had, right? He's a straight up coder, and just a coder. So there's a huge difference there because he can't produce an entire product on his own. He'll have to rely on other people to help him finish, right? That's good. But to reiterate, one of the only things I think I'm really good at is coding. Like understanding not just in the language, but the concept of it. And it's no surprise, since I graduated comp sci, but also I have a lot of experience with computers, and I've worked a lot in computer companies before and computer companies before. So obviously, and I like it. I like coding. It's a beautiful art in a way, if you look at it that way. It can also be a very disgusting thing when you got spaghetti code and you got like shitty code. It feels like crap. When you have a good language, and it's just really nice. I was thinking today, like even with makeup and all that stuff, it's all about putting stuff together that's really fun, right? You put stuff together that's really interesting, and then what you get from it is like greater than the sum of its parts. That's beautiful, I think, you know? Take music, right? I don't really like the sound of just one piano, honestly. I've been brought up with classical piano, and you play that on a garage band. It's nice, kind of boring though. Where it gets interesting is when you add a nice bass, you know, like a nice bass line. Drums, obviously, rhythm track, vocals, and just one light harmonizing thing. That's not I like EDM for that reason. That Kaori had a really good point. She said Japanese music is still heavy on the harmony and not so much on the bass. I've never thought of it that way. And like when I listen, all the songs I like, the EDM stuff, they've got great bass tracks. I mean, they're fantastic. You know, like think of like Chemical Brothers' Blog Rock and Beats, or even Hypnotized by Notorious B.I.G. Charlie Puth comes to mind again, right? Attention. Those songs have amazing bass lines, and I love those tracks so much. And they're very light on the harmony, and I love that kind of style of music. And I find myself more and more wanting to play just the bass line, you know, because the piano is just, I don't know, I don't like it, you know? And I like having various individual parts. Like, so you'd have, like, if you map on a keyboard, like left to right, you want the vocals to have their own space, keyboards to have their own space, bass, and then the rhythm is not even with pitch, so you don't care about that, right? But the rhythm and the bass are like, they're in the same box. Their interplay is very important, I think. Well, actually, they're all important. And when each one stops and starts is an art in of itself. So you want to drop this or drop that, or the way you put it together is just an art, isn't it? So I don't know why people train like 20 years to be a classical pianist. I think it's kind of dumb. Sorry, I shouldn't be shitting on that. I think these days it doesn't get me excited. You could be like the fucking top piano player, and I don't really care, cause like, are we gonna hear an amazing rendition of the same classical piece again? Like, I think amazing female vocalists, and I mean amazing. Like I mean like, I mean, it don't have to be amazing, but I mean at least you have to have some kind of quality to it. And people responsible for music production. How do you take someone's vocals and turn it into a really good track is a very important problem to solve. Something that AI could never take over, I think, because look at Max Martin. I mean, I'm in awe every time. You see, he produced 10 out of 13, if I'm not mistaken, of Ariana's new album called Eternal Sunshine. And most of these tracks are amazing. I mean, they are really good. Like, it's actually kind of a problem when you have too many good songs in one album. I don't have to focus on. They're all good. You know what I mean? Like they're all so good. They're all singles. They're all singles. Like 10 singles in one fucking CD. And then you look at the other albums she had, like Positions. It's good, but I wouldn't like put it on repeat for like 20 times. Eternal Sunshine. Fuck man. I mean that's it blows my mind. And like I knew it. I want to say to people, I told you so. I swear to God, if only you took a video, I called it out, dude. I know people are like, oh, so what? I mean, like, yeah, but like, have I ever called out a star? Maybe I was wrong about Ellie Goulding, by the way. I mean, I liked her a lot. I didn't see she had a great future though. I just said that at that time, Ariana Grande is like, she's too much of a star to be ignored now. Like, yeah, when I saw her sing "Break Free," I was like, this is. Or I think even Problem, that you can make the song, is it Problem? I think it's called Problem, yeah. That, the one with the saxophone, that you can make that work is, I couldn't believe it. Her vocals are just too good. And she's a star. And now like, with her newest album, she's like a fearless star. Like, you know, like just, like it was always a feeling that she's doing music for someone else's tastes. Now, with her latest album, I think she's really doing music for her own tastes, like her own, like album. It's really her own album now, and you have a video on her channel showing her in a studio trying to convince the record label why her music is good, like why this is going to be a good thing. This means she owns the music. In her mind, this is her music, and that's why I like her a lot. And Kendrick Lamar, I mentioned maybe in the other stream, Kendrick Lamar, I don't like rap, but the latest diss track he has on Drake, I think the song's called They Not One of Us or something like that, Not One of Us. It's really good. And I'm thinking, why is it good, right? Yeah, the sound's good too, right? The video's really good. The video's really funny. The lyrics and the message he's sending is just, it's hilarious. It sticks in your head, right? Drake, I heard him like you're young. I heard you like him young. You better, You better not end up in cell block 1. I don't know, this is funny, okay? Like, I don't have to say. Who does that? Like, just this. Anyway. I'm so scattered right now. I'm gonna stop the stream because I need to rest. I gotta clean up some more. I want to clean up more shit before Chicago and I think Kana today are coming. And I mean, it's good because I haven't streamed in a long time. I was always cleaning something up in the house. I'm not gonna do that now. And, you know, kind of get cleaned up for today. Alright.